There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Ask not what you can do for your country. Ask what your country can do for you. Hi, I'm Mixmaster Ethan, and these are my library picks. Let's start with 2007's School Police 2. This was the second record from School Police, who were a local band that inspired me to play reggae because they were really awesome and really weird with what they were doing, but the drummer was a reggae drummer. And so it was this weird combination of pop and reggae. And their first album is actually made by just the one guy who was the leader of the band, and he took samples of famous reggae records that was just a drum beat and then made these weird compositions on top. And I thought that was great. So that was an Austin band. Another Austin band, The Sneeze. This is their Live at KVRX 2004. This was the best local live I ever went to. Local Live is, of course, the program that runs Sunday night, long-running program that we feature a new band every week. And The Sneeze were just these three guys. Their set lasted probably 12 minutes long. They took off all their clothes and they threw around a kind of like a cut-up plastic cow. And it was just very raucous, and they also read out of the phone book. So, like on this CD, actually it tells you how long their set was. They did 7 songs that were each under a minute and 23 seconds, and then they did a 14-minute song called Kite Rider. And that was where they were reading out of the phone book. I picked one more Austin band, Sound Team, Into the Lens from 2002. These guys were all super young, and they went on to go sign to Capitol Records, but they were very much a local band for a good while. Very buzzy local band, all these fun shows at Emo's Inside, which held about 200 people at 6 and Red River, and was kind of the place to go when Austin was just like a one-horse town. Before there was Mohawk or any of these other venues. There was Stubbs, but that was for like giant shows, but the local scene really congregated around this one place, and whenever they played a show, it was just a great time, and people were dancing. And this is a really interesting record because to me it still sounds fresh today. Like if it came out today, I think it would catch people's ears for the ways in which it's different from other music. This record is Christian Fenn, Jim O'Rourke, and Peter Ryberg, The Return of Finneberg. And it's 4 tracks long, and each of the tracks is about 15 minutes. So when I was originally a DJ here doing my undergrad a long time ago, I would always play this record if it was like 3 to 5 in the morning and I felt like I just needed a break and wanted to put some weirdness out over the airwaves. It was a pretty good one to pick, and it's 3 guys that are doing improvisational electronic music. Kind of in the same vein, I also picked Black Dice Repo, and this album is very special to me because I had a stereo that was pretty good at one time, and it had the 2 main speakers, and then it also had the subwoofer right in the middle, and it's kind of a noise album, but if you played it on my speaker, everything would sound like it was moving in triangles. There's like a lot of panning in between that and the bass it showed me what could really be done with a record in terms of panning and directionality of sounds. And these records are my library picks, so you guys come pick them up sometime and give them a spin, or I don't know, check them out online. And all the reviews are great. They all say review heavy, spin it heavy, it's going to be so perfect, so I recommend it. And arigato, thank you for having me on your program. Hi. We gotta start over. Yes, it's one of those.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. This is why I'll never get a job in film.
That'll be a good outtake.